You are listening to KLRN Radio, where liberty and reason still reign.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, pop up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
I know karate, I know jiu-jitsu, and drive like a gangster when I'm coming to see you, see you, see you, see you.
Not to be a backseat driver, but can you say for sure you got the best monthly payment possible on your auto loan? Could it be that you might have gotten a better deal by shopping the loan at a few places and have a lower car payment? Next time, before you go car shopping, visit Communication Federal Credit Union first. Our auto loan experts will find you a perfect loan and get you the lowest monthly payment we can. Communication Federal, your auto loan experts. Restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
KLRN Radio has advertising rates available. We have rates to fit almost any budget. Contact us at advertising@klrnradio.com.
Today, this breakfast isn't just breakfast. It might be the first McDonald's breakfast you're having at McDonald's again. This lunch might be a weekly tradition you hadn't had in weeks. And this dinner might be the first one you bought for not just you in a while. Whatever this order is for you, McDonald's will be here to take it.
Get more of the chicken you love with a delicious McChicken sandwich for $1. And for an extra buck, add a refreshing Dr. Pepper. Dining rooms are starting to reopen in certain communities at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
In uncertain times, we could use someone to lean on. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma will stand by you with plan options to fit your budget. If you've recently lost your job, had a baby, or moved, you can still get the healthcare coverage you and your family need. Financial help may be available for those who qualify. Call 855-452-BLUE or visit hereforyouok.com to see if you're eligible to enroll. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
The following program contains coarse language and adult themes. Listener discretion is advised.
welcome to the program. Chat Live's Banner Night's gotten a little bit later start than usual. Whatever, we'll return next week. Stacy picked up some overtime, and I was running errands, so I didn't make it back in time to do the 7 o'clock show. But we are here. We are live. It is Toxic Masculinity, our once-a-month foray into everything that modern culture hates about men. And I am joined this evening. Eventually, Ordy Packard will be joining us as well. It looks like G is off tonight, but we do have our resident bar babe, Aggie Reekin, with us. Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I am doing much better after my mishap on Friday.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I was worried about you.
Exactly. I was like, you know what, we could do, and it was Thanksgiving, and, so I did not feel that bad taking the night off. I figured we got lives, but honestly, I have no idea what happened. I was literally just sitting, and I had my coffee cup in my hand, and suddenly my back seized up. I was not moving. I had done nothing. So I have no idea what happened. I don't know. I have an appointment with the doctor to check to make sure that things are okay, because I do have back issues, but I'm back to normal-ish.
Well, what really worried me is normally when I ask you, because you told me what was going on, and it took me a little bit to answer back, and I finally just said, okay, so are you going to be okay? And normally I get like this paragraph back, and you're just like, I will be. And I'm like, oh, she really is hurting. She doesn't even want to talk.
I know.
Aggie doesn't want to talk. The world is ending. Aggie does not want to talk.
I know.
All right, and we also have Andrew with us, who has become a permanent fixture here on Toxic Masculinity. He tried to get out of it. He started volunteering his time to do the polls, and then eventually we were like, dude, since you do this every month, why don't you just come be part of the crew? He's like, do I have to? We're like, yes, you have to. He's like, okay, fine. So how you doing, Andrew?
Oh, I'm wonderful. Made it home for the holidays after traveling. Worst time of the year to travel, though.
Yeah, you were like a foreigner for what, 3, almost 4 weeks?
About 6 weeks.
Oh, good Lord, even I lost count. Dude, you were like up there for forever.
Yes, I was.
I'm surprised they didn't start making you try to get a visa or something. You've been here too long.
Oh, I already have one of those.
Oh, whatever. Show off. And also, because we had so many technical issues, we do have a Babe of the Month with us again. She's actually getting to return and reclaim her crown for one more month, because we had like a really short episode with her last month because of all kinds of issues. So we have Vanessa back with us as well. Good evening.
Hello. Thank you.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
All right.
All right, so this part's contractually required, so bear with me for just a second.
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
So true, so true. Good evening, ma'am, and welcome back for month number 2. How are you?
I'm lovely. How are you?
I am doing all right, I guess. It's weird. Anymore, I'm back to the point where I don't really feel right unless I'm in front of a microphone. I've been going through this all month. I'm just like, I don't feel like doing anything, and then I drag myself in front of the mic, and then I feel okay again. It's been a weird month for me. But anyway, I'm here. We're doing the thing, so I'm glad you were able to come back, because I felt really, really bad because your first episode with us was only like 30-some-odd minutes. I was like, yeah, we're going to have her back again.
Oh, it's okay. That's all right.
I know, but still,
no one heard me cackle for an hour. It's okay.
Well, some people might be into that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true.
I'm not saying a word.
Uh-oh, Aggie's speechless again. Somebody called Guinness.
Jerk.
I resemble that. Anyway, so how was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Mine was good. It was kind of a surprise Thanksgiving, because our family had agreed that my mom was going to have it this year, and then her oven broke the week before Thanksgiving.
Oh no.
And and it's one of those really nice, expensive ovens that you buy when you're in your 60s and can retire.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, okay, I'll have Thanksgiving at my house. That's fine. So this was all decided like 3 days before Thanksgiving. So it was fun. It was, I tell you, there's nothing like the end of the night on Thanksgiving when you're hosting and the company leaves and you start the dishwasher and then just immediately take off your pants.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best feeling in the world.
It is.
Preaching to the choir, sister. I'm team no pants all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by take off the pants thing.
I mean, it's, I guess I was in my own home, so I guess I could have just taken them off anyway, but I didn't want to make people feel weird, so I waited until everyone was gone. I did the nice, courteous hostess thing.
Vanessa, that kind of implies you put pants on.
I did have pants on, yeah.
What?
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry.
The company coming over, I had to put pants on.
I don't understand that. Well, maybe that's why I don't have company.
Well, there you go.
See, Andrew and I have slightly different definitions of team no pants. I wear shorts anytime, any day. I don't care how cold it is. His team no pants is literally like no shorts, no pants, no nothing. So we don't have quite the same definition.
Well, Andrew, maybe you're just not having the right kind of company over if you never have company over without your pants on.
Well, it keeps down to salespeople.
Well, that's probably true.
That's kind of a handy thing, I suppose.
I mean, it's not like I did it. Yeah, I only get unannounced guests once.
Is that a pretty good technique though? If someone rings your doorbell and you look out the peephole and you're like, who the fuck is this? And then you're like, oh, okay. Did you just take your pants off and answer the door? Like, what's the success rate?
For he and I, it would probably be about 95%. For you, not so much.
Yeah. I don't think it would work with the gals as much as it would work with the guys.
You'd get return customers. I'm just saying. Us, not so much.
Yeah, I'm lost again.
Oh, gosh.
Hi, my neighbor told me you give really good directions.
Oh, Abby, did you have a cocktail recipe this time?
I actually did my blackberry gin fizz for this evening. I've done it before, but I figured since you were our returning babe, I figured a maple old fashioned was like in the works, and so I kind of did my take using maple syrup instead of using the bar sugar.
Yeah.
And I added an extra dash of Angostura bitters. Okay. I didn't want to overwhelm it. I just wanted the maple to come through. So it came out really good, too.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So
I am surprisingly not having brown liquor right now.
Shocking everybody. What?
I know. It's weird. I have a vodka drink. I had a bunch of leftover rosemary from Thanksgiving, so I made some rosemary simple syrup and then mixed that with some strawberry and rose vodka and then topped it with blackberry LaCroix fizzy water, and it's delicious.
Oh, is not rosemary syrup just divine? I love the honey and thyme one that I make is absolutely awesome, but I love making rosemary too.
That sounds good though.
Yeah, the thyme one with the honey, it's just 1 cup of honey and 1 cup of water and then about 8 sprigs of thyme. You let that come to a right before boiling, and then just let it sit until it cools. Remove the thyme, and you're done.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
That sounds lovely.
Is it bad that just the 2 words vodka drink put jumbo wumba in my head?
No, because that's immediately what I thought when I was making them. I was saying it to myself. Just pour it. Pissing the night away. I don't drink vodka, so this is a rare occasion for me.
I don't know. I don't drink much vodka anymore. My brother actually married a Polish woman. Unfortunately, they're not married anymore. My Christmas gift for like 5 years running was actually legit Polish vodka, and I can't drink any other vodka anymore because they all taste like peanut butter.
Polish vodka is the best vodka, and everybody says, "Oh no, you must have Russian vodka." No, the Russians made a lot of vodka. They had the largest distributorship of it, but the best vodka comes out of Poland.
Potato vodka.
It's actually, well, the Polish have. I don't know. I think they use magic.
I don't know. I don't know how
I have
she
no
makes
idea.
it. I don't know how she makes it. I just know that the first time I took a sip of it, she's like, every other vodka. I told her, I said, every other vodka I've ever tried reminds me of paint thinner. She said, that's because you haven't had the right kind of vodka. If you do it right, that's why you have to put something to flavor in it, because you can't taste the alcohol. And she always brought me one that was infused with honey, and it was amazing.
The best vodka out of Poland is their buffalo grass vodka, and they use the grass that it's their national animal, their bison, and the grass that they prefer, that's what they use to flavor their vodka. And it is, I mean, I cannot even tell you how divinely smooth this stuff is. I hoard it. I have one bottle, and nobody's allowed to touch it. No one is allowed to touch it.
Now I'm on a mission to come down and find your vodka.
Well, if you ever do come down this way, I'll give you a shot. But that's it. That's half a shot.
Rick, I got it. I'll get it from her.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Well, I'm just going to bring the grandbaby down to distract you.
Oh, hella distraction. I'll just hand over the bottle.
I was gonna say, if that's all it takes, I got more than one. I can bring several down.
See, it's all in the presentation, right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, my Thanksgiving was interesting. We had the first one at my oldest son's new house. He's kind of taken things over as far as holidays, because we were holiday central till the divorce, and then they've been trying to figure that out for the last 3 years. So they decided to do Thanksgiving at his house this year, which was interesting because everybody was like, first of all, it was a potluck. I haven't ever really done Thanksgiving as a potluck before, so that was different. At least not in almost 20 years. And then, so we get there on time, and then they're like, make sure you're here on time, because we're going to start eating it exactly 1 minute later, and if there's no food left, you don't get none. So we got there 10 minutes early, because I'm a fat kid. I'm not getting food. And apparently, half the people thought that just because it was a potluck, they were supplying the oven. So we were sitting around till like 3:30 waiting for dishes to be finished. That was fun. I was to the point where I was hangry because I don't eat anything on Thanksgiving because what the hell's the point? And until Thanksgiving, so I'm sitting there like by 3:15, I'm like, dude, I am fixing to like find somebody's arm. So
I saw the funniest thing on Facebook. Somebody was being funny. They said, a kid, Mom, when's dinner? At the start of Thanksgiving week. The mom says Thursday. She'll be cooking throughout the whole week. Well, yes. And nobody's going to eat until Thursday.
So there's that one, right? And then the other one that I love is around Christmas time. Did anybody else's mom do this? Like, you'd be like, hey, Mom, I need new deodorant, or I need new toothbrush. That's fine. It'll be in your stocking.
Oh,
yes.
All the time.
Yeah, it's your Christmas gift.
It's like, Mom, I need month's money.
There was
fine,
one year
but it's
I got
towards your Christmas.
toothpaste, and I got a little thing of soap, and I got my toothbrush and everything, and I'm going, what are you trying to tell me? It's like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah,
I was not a happy camper.
One year, my mom took it next level. I was like, hey, Mom, I need more lunch money. She's like, fine, but I'm putting it towards your Christmas. I was like, wait, what?
No. Oh my gosh.
Got you chocolate milk for Christmas, but you get it at school.
Oh man, I thought mine was bad. That's nothing.
Y'all
win.
I always thought it was just me because I'm like, hey, Mom, I need a new toothbrush. Fine, Santa will bring it. I'm like, dude, it's like December 5th. I need a new toothbrush. She's like, fine, Santa will bring it. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll brush my teeth with my finger for the next 20 days. Anyway. But yeah, that's another meme I saw the other day, and I was like, dude, that's like triggering my childhood. That's not even funny. But, oh.
Andrew, how was your Thanksgiving?
I actually got to be home for Thanksgiving. It was pretty good.
Good.
He got
Good.
to be home and pantsless.
Home and pantsless with
There's
my
really
grandbabies.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
my son-in-law upset his wife.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I had called and talked to her because I knew I was going to be home for Thanksgiving, and we were going to do steaks.
Oh.
And, yeah, and he bought a ham.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah. So we had ham.
But why? Oh, well, that was nice of you to eat the ham and not the beef.
Well, we had steaks the next day.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good.
That's when he just cuts them extra thick and be like, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you meant ham steaks. Just kidding.
Ooh, we used to have ham steaks when I was a kid.
Well, we don't do, because I was in the military, we never did the big thing holiday, because most of the time I was underway. So we did holidays whenever I was home. So it was, so that's like, Thanksgiving we don't do, and she didn't want to do the big Thanksgiving meal because the girls don't eat it. The grandbabies won't eat half the food, and that's a lot of work to put in for just 4 adults. So
yeah.
And so she decided that instead we're just going to do it over the next month, right? We'll do a roast turkey sometime this month, and we'll do sweet potato casserole. We're going to do next week. I'll be baking fruit cakes for everybody, and we're going to do pies one week, and then Christmas cookies, and we're going to have the girls decorate them and all like that too.
Oh, that's fun.
Since Ordy's not here, I have to carry his weight. How are you possibly baking fruitcakes when we all know there's only been one in existence for the entirety of history?
Wait,
I'm
what?
old. I'm an old man. I made the first fruitcake.
So the running joke is that there's only one fruitcake and it gets passed along for everybody. Nobody ever eats it. It just gets regifted year after year.
What? I eat fruitcake. I love it.
So do I. Thank you. Thank you.
Not the dried out doorstop fruitcake. No, like actual
not the store-bought.
moist fruitcake. It's great.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Me and my daughter are going to make my mother-in-law's fruitcake recipe.
Yes, with all the weird fucking dried fruit that's dyed green and red. I love it.
Yep.
Yes. Good for you.
I just bought a canned one, but it's from Collins Street Bakery. It's awesome. It really is. And they have like several different flavors now. They have a pineapple one. They have a pecan one. The pecan one's very, very popular. The regular, it's really funny because you walk into their bakery, which is in downtown Corsicana. There's a framed letter from somebody in, I want to say it was one of the Scandinavian countries, either Norway or Sweden. And basically they wrote and they said that it was the best thing they ever ate, and they wanted to send it to this person, but they didn't know their address. They just knew the city they lived in and the color of the house or something to that effect. And Collins Street Bakery managed to find the damn house and mailed it to them. And this was years ago, before the internet, before anything. I mean, it was amazing, So I love Collins Street. They have really, really good baked goods.
Have you ever seen those cakes that come in like a tin and they're like soaked in rum?
Oh yeah.
You just call it rum cake? I don't even know. My dad got one out of like a fucking catalog a few years ago, and it was so good. And he tried to recreate it, and we could never get it just right.
It sounds like a waste of rum to me.
Well, I mean, I still ate it. It just didn't taste as good as the one that's monk cake or whatever.
It's cake.
It's
I
like
mean,
a monastery that cranks them out. And I'm like, man, you guys really came a long way. You're copying books by hand, and now you're in rum cakes.
No, my mom used to make a rum cake every Christmas. The requirement was we had to have the rice pudding with the raisins in it. That's a very traditional Puerto Rican Christmas dish. But she would also make a rum cake, and she never used a recipe. It was always by sight and by, I feel like it should have this much, and I feel like it should have this much, and whatever. And every year was fantastic. And she stopped making it, and I asked her for it. I asked her, can I at least give me a rundown roughly? She's like, it's been so long, I don't remember. So that recipe is gone. I got in touch with my aunt, thinking my aunt is very anal, and she would have copied this stuff down. And she said, Oh no, I never copied it down because your mom's was so much better than mine. So I just threw mine away. I have no idea. I'm like, we are the land of rum and nobody has a rum cake recipe? Really? It pissed me off so much. But, you can actually add to any fruitcake, you can add a few tablespoons of whatever, bourbon or rum or sherry or anything like that. It is just fantastic.
Hell, that's not going to happen this time.
I'm just surprised to hear Andrew's making cakes at all, because according to Andrew, cake is an overrated dessert.
It is. I didn't say I eat cake.
Cake is good. There's like everything, there's a time and a place for it, but if you were to rank desserts, I think most cake would not really even make the top 3 or 5, Like, I'll eat it, but obviously pie is better than cake.
Yeah, naturally.
Right.
What about pie in cake?
I don't know if I've had that. I've had cheesecake that had cake on the bottom layer. Like, the bottom was cake and the top was cheesecake, and it was fantastic. I've never had pie in cake, though.
I don't know. Wasn't that a thing where they would take a pie, bake it in a cake? Or something like that a few years ago.
I don't. Maybe that's one of those Mandela things, because I don't remember.
Okay, it better not be a Mandela effect. I got really ticked off at the one that was posted. I know. I watched Shazam with Sinbad in it.
I know because I remember having to go to the video store to get it for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I remember having to rent that thing and explain to them. Not yet.
Okay. I just found something very interesting on Wikipedia. So it's called a chirpumple.
Chirpumple?
That doesn't sound appealing.
It is compared to a
I think I did that once, but
it requires some. It's a pie inside of a cake, but it's 3 layers. So there's cherry, pumpkin, and apple. The apple pie is baked in a spice cake. The pumpkin pie is baked in yellow cake, and the cherry pie is baked in a chocolate cake. And then they're layered up. It just seems like a lot of work. I don't know if I could.
It does seem like a lot of work.
That's like the dessert version of a turducken. Who the hell has time for that?
I don't know.
Turducken.
Yeah, that's what it says. It says inspired by a turducken. It's called a
Wow. Okay. Things I did not want to know, but that's okay.
I'm sorry. I just got stuck from all of desserts.
But I was right. There was a pie baked into a cake.
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
this is a total thing. Like, I'm looking at food porn right now. Tastefully and respectfully, of course.
Respectful food porn. Okay.
Respectfully.
Yes. I, for one, cannot wait to get my my fruitcake. I'm counting the days.
Well, we're going to start on Monday baking, and then probably Tuesday and Wednesday we'll have to bake too, because you can't just put it into a hot oven. You got to start with a cold oven.
That's right.
Oh, do you? Okay, see, I've never made cakes. I have no idea.
Yeah, I've never made one. That's interesting. I didn't know that. So
why is it that way?
One, it's it's also not a very high temperature oven either.
Okay.
This is my mother-in-law's fruitcake. It's the only fruitcake I eat. It's the only cake I really eat.
So you will be eating the fruitcake. You just said you weren't admitting you were going to be eating. Okay, good to know.
Yep, you started it at 250 degrees. You put it in the cold oven, bake it at 250 for 3 hours.
Wow. Low and slow. Ish.
Low and slow.
So,
Now I have
Aggie,
MBMC in my head.
is this what you're most excited about for Christmas? Is fruitcake?
It's food.
Food, yeah. Well, of all Christmas food, though, is this your most
Actually,
exciting?
no. This is not. As much as I'm looking forward to having fruitcake made hand baked by Andrew. I mean, I cannot tell you how excited I am about that because I am a fan of fruitcake. I'm one of those few people that really adore it. It is, to me, the culmination of Christmas joy. You know, I mean, that's what Christmas is for me. And so I'm looking forward to that. But no, my favorite thing every Christmas is coquito. Because, of course, I gotta have my booze to deal with all the Christmas shit.
See, and that's Christmas memories I have.
Well, everybody does eggnog, and I get that eggnog is very popular, and I like eggnog too. Don't get me wrong.
Time out. We need to have a discussion right now.
Okay.
Where does everyone fall in the eggnog wars? Because I need to know right now.
I'm fine with it.
Team eggnog.
What? Team eggnog?
Yeah.
Team eggnog.
So everyone here is team eggnog?
Okay, I'm team Switzerland when it comes to eggnog.
She's
I make
Puerto
coquito.
Rican eggnog. It's called coquito.
Yeah. It has no egg. And now there's two camps in Puerto Rico. There's the camp that puts egg yolk in it, and there's a camp that says, no, you must be a purist. Eggs don't come near coquito. I'm in that camp.
Okay, so
because it's not eggnog.
Made without milk or without eggs. I can't talk.
Yeah. Coquito traditionally did not have eggs in it,
Okay.
and somewhere along the line, people tried to make it more like eggnog, and they started putting egg yolks in it. But I'm like, no, eggnog is its own thing. Leave eggnog alone. Don't
white people that did that.
Probably.
Fucking gringos.
I have never had coquito, but it looks delicious, and I love coconut anything, so I'm sure I would love it.
Oh, well, you know what? Send me. I'll send you the link to the recipe. It's not hard to make. It's very easy.
Okay.
And for years, my mom kept this recipe. And Brad, I swear to God, Brad would not leave me alone until I finally finagled it out of my mother. He just would not leave me alone about it. But my mom's recipe actually has less alcohol than what I put in it. So we can say that my recipe is better.
I was going to say, I mean, I don't know. It's probably not as good as your mom's recipe, but I just found a coquito recipe online, too.
There's several. There's several, and there are some that are more labor intensive because they want to use fresh coconut. Like you have the coconut that's still in the nut and still has the milk in it. You know, that kind of thing.
They buy
Fresh coconut.
Process it.
With the lime?
And no lime. My mom was like that.
You put the lime in the coconut.
Coconut.
I have that shirt. But
I remember
my mom
that
would
song.
actually, she would go and get coconuts from down the street. I mean, literally, there are places in Puerto Rico where the coconuts just fall to the ground. You know, so you can just go somewhere, see the palm trees, go pick up coconuts and take them home. And
Really? On a tropical island, there's actually coconuts? No way.
Party! Yeah.
Me!
Well, I'm just saying that, you know, a lot of people are like, you know, they're paying $5 for 2 guavas in the grocery store. And I'm like, you know, I came from a place where they grew on the side of the road. We didn't think they were that exotic.
They were vermin.
You know, yeah, they were just like, oh, look, guava, you know, picked it up, ate it on the way to school, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, my mom would actually go get coconuts, and then she would crack them open, reserve the milk, and scrape everything. She would then, grate it all. She would boil it to get the oils. It was just a long process. So, and as she grew older, she started appreciating Goya products. Let's just say, so she doesn't go through that again.
Suddenly, they're not evil.
Suddenly, they're not evil. Yeah,
Right.
They're good enough. They're passable.
So, Orty, how was your day, and how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was fantastic, as always. Feeding the olds.
Of
It's
course.
my thing. Yeah.
Yes.
No. I do it all for the hugs and the smiles. So, but yeah, no, that went off great. Feeding the olds in the neighborhood, and today I just got home.
Oh.
So, yeah. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I am well. Vanessa.
What's up, dude?
BOTM Part 2.
Yes. I'm so flattered.
Part 2 for the continental suave people.
Yeah, but are we gonna make her a princess?
Well, yeah. I thought that was
6 months. 6 months.
That was Kimmy. Kimmy was 6 months, so you got something to work for.
I'm shooting for it.
We just, that was a long stretch where we could not find anyone. Or we were too tired.
I almost did it.
So
well, in this case, you could have.
So Orty, Andrew's trying to break the timeline. He's swearing up and down that he's making fresh fruitcake.
There's no such thing.
See?
Orty. I'm using CERN.
I'm telling you, Delaware, Finland, birds, fresh fruitcake, none of these things are real.
I am using CERN. I'm going back to the first fruitcake. I'm going back to the first.
Okay. And duplicate it. Where did I lose you, Nessa?
Finland. Why is Finland not real? I was just invited to go to Finland today.
Finland is
That's
not real. No, it's not. You were invited to go to Eastern Norwegia.
What?
No, okay. So for those of you who don't know, a dude a few years back of course, it all happens on the internet, convinced a Reddit group that Finland wasn't real. It was like one of those things like, what's the most bizarre story your parents ever told you? And it was this convoluted thing where it was this nowhere place that allowed for unrestricted fishing for Japan. And Nokia is the number one phone in the world, but nobody owns one. And that's because it's actually the fish being shipped across Russia to Japan. And that's code for Nokia. And no country in the world can be first and the best at everything simultaneously.
Yeah.
Wow.
And birds aren't real.
Yeah, and birds aren't real, obviously. COVID was a psyop, so that way they could recharge the batteries.
Yeah.
And Delaware is just Eastern Maryland.
Well, I've never actually been to Delaware, so
Nobody has. That's why
I went to Eastern Maryland.
I lived there for 2 years, sir. I hate to
No, you didn't. Absolutely not.
Yes, I did.
That's a Mandela.
That's another Mandela effect.
I went to Lewis Junior High School, and it was in Delaware.
Why do you think every company in the United States is based in Delaware for tax reasons? I'm laying the air quotes on quite heavy.
Same reason why KLR Radio is based out of KLR Radio Inc. is based out of Delaware.
See,
tax loopholes.
What?
Not real.
Tax loopholes.
Oh my god. Well, I'm glad I didn't go through with the invite to go to Imagination Land because it would have cost me some money.
Would it cost you some money to go to Eastern Norway, and who wants to do that?
I mean, I would love to go to Eastern Norway. That's just me.
It's actually on my list of things to do before I die. Actually, it's not even Norway. It's the Faroe Islands. That's what I want to see.
I'm just really in the market for a tall Viking man, so that's where I'm at in my life.
I thought you were just really into fjords.
Those two.
It's all about the fjords.
Fjords. They are
That's
beautiful,
lovely.
though.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they're all right.
Such lovely crinkly edges. To quote Slotty Bodfest.
What do you guys think about this this Deadspin thing where the guy went after the kid with the
Oh, that actually made the poll this month.
Oh, really?
I am not surprised.
Did you send me the poll? I'll look
I
for
haven't
it.
sent you the poll. You want
You
me to
have
send
or
you a
have-
poll? I can send you a poll.
Hey, this
Don't make
conversation's
it
taking
weirder.
a turn.
This just got weird. Okay.
Just
I was gonna say I didn't figure he'd be sending them anymore since we kind of brought him on the show to start doing the polls anyway. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Is he? Yeah, he's It's your poll. I don't need to see it.
We don't need to see Andrew's
We definitely
poll.
don't need to see
Andrew
Andrew's
got his
poll.
Oh, I
you come
think
you come visiting unannounced, you'll see a poll.
Okay.
Andrew, I think you should expose your poll to the world. Because
He only does that from his glass front door.
I was gonna say, is this another technique for answering the door?
Usually wrapped in a taco.
Oh my! Soft or crunchy?
Yes.
Yes. Pick one.
Both.
It,
All
matter
all
what,
tacos matter. Okay, everyone.
no matter what, it's a taco.
Amen.
So, anyway, for last month's, let's go over last month's.
Yep.
Peak October. We had anti-Semitism unmasked,
Oh,
blaming Israel, not Hamas. Red blood can't be pink.
Oh my
And-
god. Oh yeah, we did. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reacting real time.
And the speaker chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even close. It was anti-Semitism unmasked.
Ding ding.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that the Pie Queen didn't come in second. She was third.
That is surprising.
I am shocked.
And
shocked.
Speaker Chaos barely had 2%. I think maybe 4 people voted for it.
That's because that's just, Tuesday.
Well, yeah, it just got drowned out totally.
I'm weird in that I think when government is not working, it's better for everyone. So the longer
yeah.
you
Oh,
don't
that's
do
not weird.
That's not weird. Not
Okay.
this
Well,
weird.
some people get they're like, that's such a hot take. I'm like, no, it's really not. I would prefer it if they just didn't work for a while. Just do nothing. That would be great. Thank you.
So,
Have I introduced you to our Lord and Savior Minarchy? Should the government? No.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
So, peak Twitter for this month, for November. Colleges of anti-Semitism,
Mm.
happy Hamas hostages, Biden taking undue credit because he's taking a lot of credit that he's not doing, and team colors is blackface.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the kid in the face paint. Because everything else is, I mean, I guess it's all pretty like normal shit. Like nothing really is surprising. That you would have someone in the media just flip their shit over a kid wearing face paint, but it's so egregious. Like,
You know what I'm
did you guys not learn anything from the whole fucking
Sandeman thing? Yeah.
Nick
Yeah.
Sandeman and Kyle Rittenhouse. It's like you guys just can't help yourself, can you?
No,
they really
can't.
can't.
No.
No, this time we're going to totally nail this kid to the wall. Nope.
I was 100% convinced, like until his mom came out and was like, "Oh, actually, we are Native American. Fuck you." But until that happened, I was entirely convinced that they were already trying to find out like what grade school he went to try and get him like expelled or suspended.
Oh yeah.
Because that would be some shit that they would do. They would be like, "Oh, little Johnny at Springbrook Middle School. We talked to his principal, and he's expelled."
I think the country would just ignite on fire at that point.
I'll be honest. I'm surprised there's one item that's not on the list, but that's probably because it was so late in the month. But Cardona misrepresenting Reagan's quote.
Oh my God, that was so.
I would have thought that would have made the poll.
Aggie, it might have, but the problem is it didn't last very long.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't.
I mean,
although I've had so much fun with that.
Oh yeah.
Government says something. The internet says, "Shut up, retard." Government shuts up.
I mean, I tried to get the hashtag game going, and it just wouldn't.
Oh, I participated, and quite a few of my friends did too.
Well, I think Lizzie wasn't available, right?
Yeah. Against you and Lizzie, and then any hashtag and Aggie or Angie, any of those will go.
Yeah, they weren't part of that, but I have dropped the poll in the chat.
Right.
Yay!
Sorry, I just dropped my phone. I don't know how loud that was for everyone.
I didn't realize seeing my poll would cause that. So I'm
I get a little discombobulated when I see nice polls. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm kind of proud of that now.
I love everything about this show tonight, aside from the fact that I was late.
That's okay. Better late than never.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're here. That's the
I have to concur. I missed you yesterday, Orty. I missed you so much.
I felt so bad.
Oh, don't feel bad.
Well, I missed you, but I was able to go do a panel show on my own on Rumble. But yeah, no, Cal Fire is doing Cal Fire things in my area, so that's why I'm busy.
Oh, it must be wildfire season.
Well, they're controlled burns, but there's always the chance that they won't be. So I am at the ready.
I am surprised that they do controlled burns in California, considering.
I'm actually glad they're doing them again, because they stopped doing them, and then that's why we have the problems that we do. So bring it on. But I'm a big fan of controlled burns. As a matter of fact, we had one on our property, and oh my gosh, it does so much good to have that done. And of course, when I lived in Fayetteville in North Carolina, Fort Bragg would periodically have controlled burns, and they would let everybody know, this is going to happen. And of course, this was well before 2001, so the base was completely open. Anybody could go in and out. And they would actually invite the public to view it at night because it looks so cool at night. I do love fires at night.
Yeah, and people would come like at dusk and they would have seats, like they would have seats right there up front, just waiting for night to fall so that they could see the fire at night. It was epic. I'm kind of glad to see California doing it.
I don't know why, but everything we're talking about tonight is putting songs in my head. It's kind of weird.
Okay, what song you got now?
I just had Wildfire in my head. I don't know I can't think of the name of the actual song, but it's the one.
The correct answer would have been, "We didn't start the fire."
Yeah. There you go.
I was thinking burning down the house.
There is no no correct answer for songs that are in my head.
And be over here thinking the typewriter concerto. It has nothing to do with fire. But, that's how Aggie rolls. She's on a whole different planet sometimes.
I'm thinking about Fire, Water, Burn from the Bloodhound Gang.
Oh, nice.
So, Orty.
Now yes, present. Hi.
I figured you didn't see it, but I dropped a link to Vincent Charles's tweet in the chat, on KLR chat, and yeah, you'd have had a lot of fun with it.
Now I'm gonna have to go find it. Work.
Well, I dropped it just as you came on.
Okay. That helps. Well, don't wait for me. Keep talking.
By the way, Jeff is arguing with you in chat. He says Finland is real.
I saw. But it's in Finnish, which isn't real, so therefore.
Oh my God! Come on.
He will die on that hill. Just let him. Just let him.
Weird hill to die on, but at least I'm dead.
But at least you're dead.
What? Yeah, but was it Finland not real that killed you, or was it the internet neutrality?
Yes. It was obviously net neutrality.
Dude, we've died
I
20
died
times.
from the tax cuts myself.
We've died like 20 times since I started doing radio. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I was going to say, I almost died during the Trump tax cuts, but net neutrality killed me, so.
Man, I've died so many times, I've lost count.
And the only thing that had made that great is that somebody needs to put a gift of all that going and having let the bodies hit the floor every time one of them starts saying that.
Jeff,
What a great song.
not really. He's already renamed the imaginary place of Finland, so he'll just keep calling it that. He doesn't have to admit
Eastern
it anymore.
Norwegia. Just like it's not Canada, it's Canada, and there's Europeans.
Oh,
No.
and Orty,
Yes,
I can't believe you've been lying to us this whole time.
What did I do now?
You're not a lawyer, and you're
I'm
not
absolutely.
Amish.
Nope, that's just a surless lie spread by some weirdo on Twitter.
Damn Twitter randos.
We'll be suing, by the way. I will be representing myself.
It's actually not Canada, it's Kanadistan, because it is a failed terrorist state.
Actually, Kanakistan.
Okay.
Kanakistan. That's what I call it, yeah.
Yeah.
But we all agree they're Europeans.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, terrorist, but yeah, whatever.
Terrorists, but European. European terrorists.
I was the Winnipeg Jets played the Blues a few weeks ago, and I went to the game because I had an extra ticket, and we get there a little bit late, and I'm just like double fisting beers because obviously when you're late you have to catch up, right? And we walk in, and at our hockey arena they don't let you walk to your seat when like play is going or when they're singing the anthem, so we had to like stand in the stairwell. And we're playing Winnipeg, so they're playing the Canadian national anthem, and everyone's just being respectful. And I'm like, why the fuck? Like, this isn't my anthem. I'm just standing there chugging beer. Right. And my friend was like, aren't you going to stop? I'm like, no, I'm not a terrorist. I'm having a beer right now.
I am drinking to Canada.
Well, yeah.
And by the way, if you saw my tweet later, I'm a lawyer from the waist up and Amish from the waist down.
I saw.
What does that mean?
Hilarious.
I don't know.
Okay.
that whole convo yesterday.
I can't even go back. My notifications are just such a fucking dumpster fire right now. I'm not even going to try to go back to 2 days ago when I last was able to log in. Previously on my life on Twitter.
Breaking news right now. Henry Kissinger died.
Finally! Thank God.
Seriously?
Yes, 100 years old.
I'm sorry, how old?
I'm pretty sure he was like 99 or 100, wasn't he?
I thought he had made his century. I was pretty sure he had made a century. But let's face it, he died 30 years ago. He was all embalmed, and it just kept going.
That was my theory of Al Davis.
100 years old.
100 years old. Holy fuck. Can you imagine everything you've seen if you're that old? I can't even fathom.
You realize I'm going to have to call my dad after the show and get his take, because he absolutely thought Henry Kissinger should have died 30 years ago.
I would like you to disclose that take after you get it.
I'm going to ask his opinion. So, Dad, Henry Kissinger passed away. What are your thoughts? An hour later, he takes a breath.
3 days later.
Right?
One eternity later.
I'll be honest though, Kissinger was probably the quintessential diplomat. He really knew how to tell you to fuck off nicely, politely, and and make you want to fuck off.
And
He really did. He had a gift. And one of the best things that I ever learned about Henry Kissinger was that he said the success behind being a good diplomat is to devote all of your attention to the person in front of you for just a short period of time. It didn't matter if you only had 5 minutes with Henry Kissinger. For 5 minutes, he was completely yours. And that's what made him successful.
I've actually heard that from a lot of people who have spoken with him, that, he was definitely, you owned his attention for however short it was when he was engaging with you.
Yeah.
He was bombs could be going off, and he just wanted you to finish your sentence before he would go right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now they're going to have to change the meme, though, with Death at the Claw game going, seriously, is Henry Kissinger even in this thing?
I do remember him. He was a good one.
Yeah,
he actually did pretty good.
Now somebody needs to redo the meme with a picture of him in the claw and be like, "Gotcha, bastard."
Because there's two versions. There's Henry Kissinger and Nancy Pelosi.
Yes. Remember the one with Abe Vigoda for the longest time?
Oh, that's even better. The new meme should say, "You're next, Nancy."
Yes.
That's so weird. You mentioned Abe Vigoda. I haven't thought of that name in like a decade. And then Vincent Charles posted a meme with Abe Vigoda yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Sir,
well, I get to watch Barney Miller at 11 o'clock at night, and that was such a great show.
It really was.
It was Abe Vigoda is Doctor Who, and I said, Doctor Who loves you, baby.
Go check. Kelly Savalas looking at you side eye.
Right. Oh shit! It was Telly Savalas. That's right. Goddamn, I always confuse those two. Which is weird because Abe Vigoda is in Joe versus the Volcano, and Telly Savalas is not.
I was like, wait a minute. I thought Telly's. I was like, okay, maybe I'm having one of
those
Mandela effect.
I fucked it all up.
Way to go!
Okay, yeah. I've worked 35 hours this week, and it's only Wednesday. Back off.
You fucked up, bud.
Damn.
Well,
in front of the guests too. No, I gotta go.
If you weren't Amish from the waist down, you might not be able to work so much. Just saying.
If I was a lawyer from the waist down.
Yeah.
You'd be hung like a Tic Tac.
No,
you'd have a lot more moms demanding action because there would
but
be
in
none
a
behind
totally
the
different way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why aren't you following Jeff back, Nessa?
Wait,
She's
what?
not following Rex either.
Who?
Stoner Jeff. It was just in the chat, so I was dropping it in there. Putting you on the spot.
Wait, where's? I don't even have access. Do I have access to the chat? What are you talking about?
Oh, really?
Wait, you don't know about the chat room?
At the tweet, I put the link at the tweet, so you can go to the.
Oh.
She'll have to sign up at this point, and it's a whole hassle.
It's a hassle.
Okay. Oh.
It's a whole thing
Right,
that takes a
But
minute.
I think it's what's Rex's handle? I always forget.
Yeah,
he's got it. He's Rex Tudor.
I am newer. IAMGNURR. That's Rex's handle, and then Stoner Brewing Co. is Jeff's.
Okay, wait a minute. You're gonna have to repeat that.
So
hang on, let me make it easy. Hang on.
Just add her to the Chat Lives Matter DM.
We don't ever do that without asking first, sir. If she would like to be added, I would definitely add her. But...
He has to admit Finland is real. Oh, you don't want the fucking furry on your show? Come on, Sana, whatever. name. She's a furry. She's weird.
Nice.
Is she a furry?
Is she really?
Yes.
No way. I had
Yeah.
no idea.
Yes.
Things you didn't know that you didn't even know you wanted
Wait.
to know that now you know.
Well, what kind? Because it matters.
I think none of it matters because they're all fucking weird. And I say that as someone with a family member who's a fucking furry.
That's fair.
That awkward silence is expected. That's okay.
Apparently, Jeff says he doesn't
Jeff,
care.
Jeff
So
knew.
Jeff
I
knew.
did.
Well, I learned
I have a sneaking suspicion that may have been one of Jeff's selling points. Just saying.
Listen, this is a no judgment zone. We do not judge people.
No, it's not judgment. I'm just saying, as somebody from another planet, he has different values than we do, so furry may not matter to him.
Oh, well, that's true. He is an alien.
Fox girl, that's different.
I will judge the shit out of everyone. You can't stop me.
Don't.
Are the ladies on tonight?
I haven't not heard from them, and we're already a minute after, and nobody's calling me yet, so I'm guessing maybe not.
Oh, holy shit, it's after 8. Wow.
Listen here, future girl, it's just 6.
Oh yeah, it is 8 o'clock. Hey, I gotta call my crush. I gotta go.
Right here.
Dude, that was very smooth.
That was smooth. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We probably should wrap because now I am suddenly getting a call, so I guess maybe they're on after all.
Oh, when they want to be on time.
Rex and Jeff followed you. Thank you.
It's okay. I need another beer anyway before we do our show.
I kind of figured you probably would. All right, so Vanessa, where can folks find you since you got to go call your crush? Kind of sad. Do you have a crush?
Oh, my crush. I'm on Twitter. Nessakins _ NESSAKINS.
All right. Andrew, where can folks find you?
On the zitter at something.
On the shitter.
No thanks.
Shitter's
Your pants will be off, yes?
Well, I mean, he's got.
Now we got to bring back poop tweeting.
Hopefully, he's got this. Hopefully, he's got the
yeah.
pants. Hopefully, he's got his pants off if he's only on the jitter. Just saying.
Wow.
Hey, when you get to my age, you're happy that you can make it to the jitter.
Yeah, well, you've got a point.
All right, Aggie, where can folks find you?
You can find me at Aggie Beacon and at Aggie the Barkeep over on X. You can also find me 8:30 p.m. Eastern Tuesday nights doing the Cocktail Lounge with the Ever Suave Martini Shark, also known as Brad Slater. On Friday nights, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, doing He Said, She Said, as of late with our great producer Rick, and once a month right here doing Toxic Masculinity. And stay tuned, the second Monday of every month, Jeff and I team up and we do Spirited Books, which is our new book podcast. And that's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern as well.
Hey, Amish, where can they find you? Unless you already went off to go grab a beer.
Finding all these retards online. There's a lot of them. You can find. Wow, there's a lot of them. You can find me in an hour with you on Rick and Ordy. You can find me tomorrow night with entertainment writer Brad Slager on the Culture Shift.
Negative,
and
Negative,
Negative.
What?
Debate.
Ghost Rider.
It's debate night.
Am I not
sir.
getting my memos? Oh, it's debate night. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. And I guess you'll find me eventually on debate night tomorrow night, whenever that happens.
It's Newsom and DeSantis, so it's a good one.
Oh, that'll be retarded.
Yeah, but you'll be able to make fun of your governor and get away with it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I hate him so many. And if hate were people, I would be China. And so that's about it then. The regular panel is not on Manorama next week. We're all getting the week off while they do their Masonic things. And Rick, I got to talk to you later about that.
Okay, cool. All right. We got to go, folks. Talk soon. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Nessa.
Bye.